What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I hope everybody well. Right now I'm currently driving to West Palm Beach, Florida. I just had a few things on my mind that I wanted to share with you all out there. And I know there's going to be people that feel where I'm coming from on the things that I'm about to say. And also forgive me for the rattling sound of my van. It is a cargo van, as y'all can see, you know. One of the things that I wanted to speak about, I'm not even gonna lie, I struggle with things of the prophet, of being prophetic. I struggle with that. I struggle with that greatly. Reason why I struggle with that, because God has shown me signs of me teaching people and stuff like that, but always in the financial sector. You know, helping people get out of the situations that they're currently in financially, using the financial markets. But not in a way that we are used to hearing about when it comes to the prophetic, you know, or prophesying, etc. When it comes to scriptures and stuff like that, I struggle bad, because sometimes I think I done heard what God said. Come to find out, after actually moving on those things, it's not. I end up falling in a hole. I end up falling in a hole because that wasn't what was said. That wasn't what was heard. It was something else, like my own imagination sometimes. And then and that's usually on the things that's most serious. Things that actually have impact on my life. I think I've heard those things, and it all was like a bluff. Like my own psyche playing with me. That's crazy. And I know there's a lot of people out there, and if you have been called to be a prophet of some sort, that's one of the things that you probably battle with the most, is trusting that what you hearing is actually coming from God. That part, I struggle with that so much. And every time I try to make moves and stuff, man, it's like blockage after blockage after blockage. Like, you ain't supposed to do that, but yeah, you heard this, but you ain't supposed to do it. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I don't know what to think no more. It is what it is. So, for me, looking for signs and all that stuff, man, that stuff will confuse you, man. Everybody got their own point of view, but that's their business. That's their business, because everybody different. If everybody was able to receive the message the same way, we all would be on point already. But we're not. So we all don't receive the message the same way. I'm just so tired of being incorrect. I'm tired of being wrong. Day in, day out, I'm in my Bible, and I still have a hard time getting this thing correctly. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I go to sleep early, I wake up early. I go to school. You know, I got my business going. You know, I'm doing productive things in society. I help out. You know, I I love everybody with a caring heart. But at the same time, I'm not gonna, I don't accept myself to be abused by that loving heart as well. Because that will happen. I give. I always seek the heart of God. And I'm still having a problem getting this thing done correctly. I'm tired. You keep an open mind about a lot of things. And I've been on this walk for a minute. And I still find myself running into dead-end walls all the time. All the time. And you got deadlines. You can't make those deadlines. What you thought you heard to put you in the right direction according to those deadlines, it ain't so. You make you question yourself. Who's speaking to me? What is speaking to me? What am I hearing? My mind playing tricks on me? How can I have been penetrated like this when this is all I do? This is the way I live. I refuse to give the enemy more power over God. I refuse to. It don't make no sense how every time when something trying to get done, the enemy did this, the enemy did that. What do God do? Why it always got to be the enemy? Any little thing, the enemy this, the enemy that. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. How come we give the enemy so much power over God all the time? The enemy is trying to stop me from doing this. The enemy is cluttering my mind. We've been elevating so high for the longest. How the fuck the enemy keep getting access to us? Tell me that. Always enemies, in every level have enemies. Man, get that shit up out of here, man. New levels, new devils. Fuck that too. All that is bullshit, man. Bullshit. Cause when you start believing all that shit, nothing flourishes in your motherfucking life. Nothing. Everything you try to do, you hit a dead end wall because your thoughts of these enemies is allowing enemies to access your motherfucking sphere, energetic sphere. I'm so motherfucking angry, man. I ain't angry at God, I'm angry at myself for believing into all this extra shit that shouldn't have, it shouldn't even exist. All these distractions. All these distractions. Everybody got a motherfucking opinion. And what you got going on. Everybody want to put their fingers in what you got going on. I'm tired. And you end up going places. Trying to earn an honest living for you and yours. To handle what you got to handle. You just get a blockage. Nothing gets done correctly. You find out that you just ended up wasting a whole week worth of time. Giving your time away, letting somebody else benefit off of it. But you can't benefit, you can't reap the same rewards that somebody else was reaping off of you. And all this was thinking that you were following the right path. That shit led you in the hole. What am I hearing? Who am I hearing? What is talking to me? Is it my mind playing tricks on me? Thinking I'm hearing God, but I ain't really hearing God? Man, explain that. Make that make sense for me. I'm tired. I got bills to pay. Bills ain't gonna pay themselves. Walking this walk is one thing, but handling your responsibilities on this earth, your financial obligations to take care of your family and your friend and your loved ones, not even your friends, your family and your loved ones, and yourself. Some ain't clicking. There's a dot that's being missed in the connections. So I know there's a lot of people out there that's frustrated. Frustrated with being told or seeing signs of them being a prophet of some sort. But they can't decipher the messages that's coming in. No matter how hard they try or how hard they think they got it right, it leads them into a hole. There's people out there that's just like me right now. So you can't trust because of your words, because of your thoughts or what you thought you heard has let you down so much. Get you into situations that you don't even know. Once you realize that it wasn't God, but yet you done got so deep because everything went smoothly, effortlessly, and it came into your life. You thinking it's God, but in reality it wasn't ever God. Right? Or if it was, how come you end up in a rut? Or you end up in obstacles? Like, how come? So these type of people, we can't trust what we hear. We can't trust what comes into our minds. The only thing that I can trust is visions. I see visions. But that hearing shit, that ain't for me, man. It be all type of falsehoods in that. All type of inaccurate messages in that. My gift come in sight. It don't come in audio. As much as I wanted it to be that way, but it don't come in audio. It come in sight. So I know there's a lot of frustrated people out there that thought that what they were hearing be from God, and then when they actually act upon it, it don't be that way. It actually be something completely different, and it's actually be something that actually end up getting them in more trouble than what they were already in, and get them deeper. So sometimes we just gotta stay quiet, get into meditation, prayer mode, and ask God to show us some things that's really for us, not all that other shit, man. Like, y'all to get on YouTube. Hey, YouTube is like the biggest. YouTube is like a double-edged blade. Double-edged blade. You'll find some serious people out there talking some serious stuff, speaking on some good things. But you'll find a whole lot of other people out there, man. Like, they sent from the devil themselves, man. They not prophetic at all. Their messages will resonate with you. You know? And it's made in a way you'll take it back up to God, and again, you'll think that you're hearing the right thing, but in reality, it was never the right thing. It was an illusion from the beginning. It was made to knock you off track from the beginning. That's why I be saying, like, how come the devil and his demons got so much access to sabotage something that God is working on for you? It takes forever for God's work to be done. And when it's being done and you get so close, it's so easy for the devil and his demons to interfere with that and take it away. How the fuck they get so much power like that? How the fuck? How the fuck, man? For real. Tell me that shit. Make that shit make sense. You spend so much time waiting on something. Not even waiting on it. You spend so much time anticipating what God got going on for you, what He's prepping and what He's doing for you. And soon as that thing gets to the point to release, wham! How the fuck do the devil and the demons get that kind of power to be able to disturb what God has going on for us? Some ain't right. Some ain't connecting. Some ain't connecting, man. Ain't no way the devil could have that much power over anything that God got going on, man. You talking about God, the supreme God. The supreme God. Tell me, man, how does that happen that way, man? How? You closed all your gates. All your gates. Any portals that you opened up, you closed them things down to make sure that you have no external influence other than what is being cultivated within you and around you to make things happen. Come on. Nah, man. Nah. Like, I refuse to believe that shit. That the devil have more power over God. To be able to do that, know everything that God is doing, in the minute the door is about to open, wham. Come on, man. Nah. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. But then you ask another person, oh, God allowed that to happen. Man, get that shit up out of here, man. Don't even come to me with that. God let that happen. God been working on it for so long and fixing all these moving parts to get things going for you. And at the same time, God gonna allow that shit to be taken from you like that too. In a minute, in a flash of a light, for that to be taken from you just like that, after all the work God been putting together to bring that into fruition for you. Man, get the fuck out of here, man, with that bullshit, man. Spitting out regurgitated information. None of the shit y'all say be real. Y'all pick it up from something else, from someone else. The same demonic energetic source is what's feeding a lot of these motherfucking YouTubers and shit, man. A lot. They all spit the same motherfucking information. I'm so tired of listening to them. Man, I'm so tired, bro. I'm so tired. anyways, man, I want to share this message with y'all. And I'm disconnecting off this motherfucker, man. I'm out.